Hi, Jarecki here with Tommy Richards. Today's Tommy Talk today. And Coach, first off, you were back in Bend for the first time as a coach now. What was it like to be back in Bend?
I love Bend. Bend's a good city. Spent a lot of time at Vince Skinna, so it was a lot of fun, man. And saw a few people that I know that I grew up with. My kids were there because it was Father's Day and Jess was there, so it was a good weekend. And a ton of respect for the coaching staff over there, for their club, so it was a good weekend.
It was a tough loss on Saturday. You guys obviously got walked off, but on Sunday you guys bounced back. What was that shift like between the two games?
Well, honestly, man, I think we played good baseball Saturday and Sunday. I think Friday was kind of the outlier of the weekend where it just wasn't as competitive as we know we can be. I thought it was two really good games in games 2 and 3 there. Just what the shift was, I don't know that there was a big shift. Just, you know, opportunities multiply as they're ceased, and we did a good job of scoring in multiple innings and putting some pressure on them, and really pitching. I think pitching was really good on Sunday, and I was happy about that. So we got to build on it. We've played good baseball 3 out of the last 4 days. Obviously, we've only won 2 of those games, but it's about the process, and I'm excited about the direction of it, man.
Jaylen Ray was named WCL Player of the Week. I was really highlighted by that Saturday performance, 5 for 6. Can you just talk about that performance for him and that whole week for him in general?
Yeah, he's a good player, man. He gets a lot of hits, and I think maybe even more than that, it's just like the intangibles that he brings. He's a competitive guy. He's not scared to be vocal and kind of command the troops out there. We've been playing him a lot at shortstop, and so that's important at that position to have somebody that can take charge in that way. And yeah, I mean, he was hot, and he's a really good player, and we love having him here.
Dane Frazier, 5 for 12 this past week. He's swinging a hot bat. Can you just talk about his play and how it's really shifted this past weekend?
Yeah, absolutely. Dane wasn't getting as much run as he probably wanted to earlier on in the year. He came in. I really liked his at-bats on Friday against Bend, and I wanted to reward him and get him back in the lineup. And he did a good job of being competitive and finding some barrels. And I think we're getting him to heat up a little bit, and I've been proud of him. He stayed the course when it wasn't easy, and so we're excited about that.
3 different right fielders this past weekend. Can you just talk about the shuffling in the outfield?
Yeah, we just have a lot of depth out there. You know what I mean? I think we have a lot of depth, and I think Dane was out there one game, and so him kind of heating up factors into that. But I think we have a really good outfield. I think we got a lot of really good options, and I guess we did kind of use that position a little bit more to get guys some opportunities this last weekend. But I like all our outfielders out there.
3 non-league games this week. What's the mindset going into these non-league games?
To me, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. You know, today plus today equals your career. So you try to get the most out of the day. And I think I heard Mike Leach say it, like, even though Mike Leach wasn't good in those non-league games early in the year, but he said, you know, if you don't think this is a big game, try losing it. You know what I mean? So I think that's kind of the mentality here. Is there's no such thing as step up. You play yourself in the game, and that's kind of what it is.
Julian Hernandez is getting the start today. What's the pitching going to look like this upcoming week?
Yeah, we'll get back into that normal rotation. Theo Millis had an appointment, so we're kind of using Julian as an opener. But Millis, Evanu, Rufo, Stoffel, Boone, and Evanu. I missed Evanu. Evanu would be the game 2 starter on that second series. So.
And lastly, what's the X factor going to be today against the CCL Showcase team?
I think it's just our intangibles and how hard we want to compete. I think that when we decide that we are going to be aggressive and want to take the fight to somebody, I think that's a different ball club. I think that's the X factor, man. Obviously, you got to pitch and play defense. If you can do that, you'll be in every game. But I think just the competitive juices in the box, mano-a-mano competition, what happens when the lights come on as hitters, I think that's going to be the tail of the tape today.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach. Good luck today. And this has been today's Tommy Talk with Tommy Richards.
Thanks, man.